Blindfolded Goat Catching is a captivating traditional Vietnamese folk game that encapsulates the essence of teamwork, strategy, and excitement. Originating from rural communities and passed down through generations, this game has stood the test of time, remaining a cherished part of Vietnamese cultural heritage. As the sun sets over the lush green landscapes of Vietnam, children and adults alike gather in open fields or village squares to partake in this age-old tradition. The atmosphere is alive with laughter and anticipation as players prepare to embark on a journey of sensory exploration and camaraderie. At the heart of blindfolded goat catching lies a simple yet exhilarating premise: one player, blindfolded and armed only with their instincts, must navigate the terrain to capture the elusive goat, a role typically assumed by another player. The blindfolded individual is entirely reliant on their senses of hearing, touch, and intuition to track down their quarry amidst a chorus of laughter and encouragement from onlookers. Meanwhile, the goat and other participants move stealthily through the playing area, utilizing tactics of evasion and misdirection to evade capture. The goat may emit soft sounds or employ subtle movements to confuse the blindfolded pursuer, heightening the challenge and excitement of the game. Blindfolded goat catching transcends mere entertainment. It serves as a testament to the ingenuity and resourcefulness of Vietnamese culture. Blindfolded goat catching, a beloved traditional Vietnamese folk game, involves simple yet engaging rules and gameplay that bring participants together in a spirit of fun and camaraderie. Rules. Preparation. Choose a spacious outdoor area free from obstacles where players can move around safely. Designate one player as the goat and another player to be blindfolded. Ensure that all other participants are aware of the boundaries of the playing area. Blindfolding the player. The player selected to be blindfolded wears a blindfold securely covering their eyes, ensuring they cannot see anything. Choosing the goat. Determine which player will take on the role of the goat. This player will move around the playing area while making subtle noises or movements to avoid being caught. Commencing the game. Once the blindfolded player is ready, the game begins. The blindfolded player must rely solely on their senses of hearing, touch, and intuition to locate and capture the goat. Catching the goat. The blindfolded player moves cautiously around the playing area, listening for any sounds or movements that might indicate the presence of the goat. The blindfolded player can extend their arms or use their hands to try and touch the goat and capture them. Avoiding capture. The goat, along with other participants, must move around stealthily to avoid being caught by the blindfolded player. The goat can make subtle noises or movements to confuse the blindfolded player and evade capture. End of round. The round ends when the blindfolded player successfully captures the goat or when a predetermined time limit is reached. Rotation of roles. After each round, roles can be rotated, allowing different players to experience being blindfolded or acting as the goat. Tips for playing. Communication. Encourage players to communicate verbally to coordinate movements and strategy, especially between the blindfolded player and the goat. Safety. Ensure that players move cautiously and are mindful of their surroundings to prevent accidents or injuries. Fair play. Emphasize fair play and sportsmanship among participants, fostering a positive and inclusive gaming environment. Blindfolded goat catching is not only a game of skill and strategy, but also a celebration of community and tradition. By following these simple rules and tips, players can fully immerse themselves in the excitement and enjoyment of this timeless Vietnamese folk game. Through this game, participants hone essential skills such as spatial awareness, communication, and collaboration, all while forging bonds of friendship and solidarity. The game's appeal lies not only in its simplicity, but also in its universality. Regardless of age, gender, or background, anyone can join in the fun and experience the thrill of blindfolded goat catching. Indeed, it is a celebration of the human spirit, a reminder of our innate ability to overcome obstacles through perseverance and cooperation. As the game reaches its climax, the tension mounts, and the air crackles with excitement. Will the blindfolded player successfully capture the elusive goat, or will the cunning prey slip through their fingers once more? With each round lasting approximately 5 minutes, the thrill of anticipation is never far away, ensuring that participants remain fully engaged from start to finish. Blindfolded goat catching is more than just a game, it is a cultural treasure that embodies the spirit of Vietnam. Through its rich tapestry of tradition and camaraderie, this timeless pastime continues to unite communities and bring joy to all who partake in its exhilarating pursuit. So, don your blindfold, sharpen your senses, and join us on a journey through the heart of Vietnamese folklore, where adventure awaits at every turn.